Ibrahimovic with the header. One of the two veterans, two of the biggest players on the planet over the last 20 years. Ibra for longer than that, really. Two big egos. This is the one that's on top at the moment in this game.
Yes, it certainly is, and he's that focal point, isn't he, for Milan's attack. He still wins things in the air, brings it down, brings others into play. Even at half pace, he can still play, can't he?
But you can't rule Ronaldo out, can you? He's hovering there to the left of your picture. Rabiot, Bonucci, and Ronaldo. Wanted the contact, I think, from Castillejo. They didn't come. Here's De Ligt. Cuadrado. Look at that Milan defence again. Well organised, well drilled by Pioli. Dybala. Rabiot. It's Alexandro. Higher up the pitch than we've seen him before today, and he drills the ball at Calabria.
Good defending, but just Juve's attacks just seem very ponderous, don't they? They allow Milan to get back and set in their defensive position.
Dybala will take it. Just over 11 minutes left. Out it swings. Out from the back was De Ligt, and another header plops wide.
It's not a bad chance. Climbs up really well. Just then expect to at least steer it on target. Simon, I think, just about does enough to put him off, but what a great header.
Castillejo goes off, and the player is on a yellow card. Comes Salamakers. Alexis Salamakers, Belgium under 21 international. Who's just signed on loan from Anderlecht. They do have an option to sign him permanently. He played 13 minutes against Verona back at the start of this month. Slightly more defensive right-sided player. Chip towards the far post. Because it got up there now. Here's a chance for Rabiot to bring it away. Chased by the young Belgian.
Salamakers now needs to make sure he gets back on that right-hand side, works hard. Certainly his first effort was good closing down.
They made that decision because they just sensed that Alexandro was being pushed higher and higher up the pitch.
Castillejo certainly has played very well, but I think they'll be delighted now to see this 10 minutes out with this 1-0 lead intact.
All tide could turn if you get one. The away goals count double at this stage of the competition. Slip by Cuadrado. Dybala bounced up off Higuain's arm. I still think that's a dark application of the handball law. Needs to be looked at again.
Yeah, it's just popped up. The arm was slightly away from the body, but it's not going Juve's way, or Higuain's.
Second. towards Higuain to try and hold it up, forced on again by Dybala. Lumped out by Çalhanoğlu. He's playing in a much deeper role now since the sending off. They've become more conservative. Oh, he's misjudged that. He was trying to find this man. It's come out now towards Frank Cassette. They hold firm in the closing moments, Milan. Rabiot. It's come all the way through to Cuadrado. Could that be the mistake? It gives Juventus a chance. Cuadrado being chased back in there by Çalhanoğlu. Dybala. Well, how many times have we seen him curl it in from there towards the far post? He went near.
Which is unlike him. Great technique. Cuadrado stretches the legs of the Milan defence, and when it is laid back to Dybala, you're right, it is certainly on. Tries to deceive Donnarumma by going to the near post, but nowhere near. There's earlier good defending from Romagnoli, but hands on Higuain's shoulder. Although with this referee, I think he'll be fine with that.
How impressive he's been with Romagnoli, the captain of Milan. He's been very strong.
Yeah, he has, and Simon Kjaer as well, who had a tough second half in the derby. Masaccio was earmarked to come in, but he kept his spot, and he's played pretty well as well alongside him.
Cuadrado. Into the box, comes to nothing. Bentancur and run away. Ismail Benassa again. He's got through his work in steady fashion, but he's given that away. Dybala, Higuain. 5 minutes to go in the San Siro. Bonucci. Alexandro trying to flick it out towards a forlorn-looking Ronaldo with the second ball. It didn't come off. Lucas Paqueta, Brazilian, will come on. Face Çalhanoğlu going off.
Çalhanoğlu's had a decent game, but of course now going down to 10 men, it's that much more difficult for him. That free roll is gone. Paqueta comes on in his position. I'm sure he'll just slot into that midfield area and try and keep the ball as best he can.
For the last 4 minutes. Lucas Paqueta from Rio de Janeiro. Another attacking midfield player, another foot left in there. The referee's unimpressed. And that's how high up the pitch needs to get back. The two of them are tiring that shout out of position initially, which means that Romagnoli had to come across and lift it out. Zlatan had gone down earlier.
Alexandro got up nice and early, but just banged into the head of Ibra, who is going to milk this one.
Knew the defender had taken off earlier, knew if he rose he'd likely to draw contact and win the free kick. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Oh, he doesn't need that ice pack. He really doesn't. Just a bump. But he has played the 885 wearying games in his career. He knows all the tricks. Here's Bonucci. Scored in the last round. They need something here. Juventus across towards Ronaldo. It hit Calabria, and Juve scream at the referee and want a penalty for handball.
Well, I've actually seen these types given. They're saying, though, it hits his back rather than his hand. Ronaldo's going for the volley, a spectacular volley. He catches it fantastically well, but I think it does hit his arm, does it not? It certainly does. It's out from the body, but it is half a yard away from him.
And he's looking the other way. Now, it's subjective.
It is.
And it means he's got to come across and have a look at this.
There's no doubt it does hit his arm. It's going towards the goal, and I've seen these given before. Just where as a defender, I feel for them, because he made a genuine attempt for the ball, has no idea what's going to happen once it goes past him. Yet his left arm has stopped Ronaldo's volley going towards goal.
Certainly has. His arm is down though. Is it making his body an unnatural shape?
No, what else can he do?
It certainly blocks the effort on goal.
Yep. But I'd love to see someone jump without using their arms.
Big moment, big moment, big club Juventus, biggest in the country, and they've got the penalty. You said you've seen them given, and we've seen them given for Juventus many a time. And another yellow card here, it goes to Calabria.
And he's complaining, and rightly so, because as a defender, I certainly feel for him, but those types of incidences have been given in the past. The arm is slightly away from the body. It does stop the ball going towards the goal, but I have so much sympathy with Calabria.
Modern application of the handball law. You can understand why it was given, but that's really, really harsh. Not even looking at it. And Ronaldo, who scored 7 penalties already this season, can turn this night and turn the whole tie, unless Gianluigi Donnarumma can stop it. Will Ronaldo have the last laugh? Yes, he does. Milan 1, Juventus 1 in stoppage time. Juve draw level in the first leg of the Coppa Italia semi-final in controversial fashion.
Ronaldo ignores all the noise. The stadium is going crazy, but the great man sticks the ball down, waits for Donnarumma to go to the left, and he just lifts it over him into the centre of the goal. Calm as you like. Scores again. Is that the 11th game on the trot? Incredible.
And 35 in 35 games for club and country this season. For a man whose power, they say, is on the way.
You have to feel for the home side. I couldn't see Juve getting a goal. Not sure they deserve it, to be honest. But when you have a man like Ronaldo up top, anything can happen.
And they could go on and win it here. And crucially, they have the away goal. Pjanic.